It is my pleasure to honor several exceptional young people in our community with the 2020 Youthfest Courage Award. The recipients have accomplished so much already, and fortunately for us, they have much more to give. While social distancing has affected the way we normally gather to celebrate these remarkable young people, we could not go without recognizing them in a special way. This award would not be possible without the generous community-mindedness of several Tempe organizations. For the 23rd year, the Tempe Diablos have been the primary sponsor of the Youthfest Tempe Changemakers and Courage Awards. Southwest Portraits provided portraits of the recipients. The Tempe Elementary School District's Tempe Impact Education Foundation, the Kyrene Schools Community Foundation, and the Tempe Union High School Education Foundation are all longtime supporters and sponsors of this award. I would also like to recognize another special group. Many of our local educators nominated the young people receiving awards. They clearly care about their students, and that is always the mark of a true great educator. 11 students and one special honoree have received Courage Awards. Their stories will amaze you. They have experienced, and in some cases are still going through physical or emotional distress that might sideline the strongest of adults. Yet they have persevered and are on the road to very bright futures. After hearing their stories, I'm sure you'll be inspired by their strength, ambition, and dedication to our community. To the young people who are receiving a 2020 Youthfest Courage Award, I am so proud of you. No obstacles have kept you from your goals, and I suspect nothing will be able to deter you in the future either. I'm going to remember each of your faces because you are the future of our community, our nation, and our world. Congratulations again on receiving this award.
Uriel Perez is a tremendous example of what it means to overcome adversity. Uriel's story begins in his hometown of Tlaxcala, Mexico. At 4 years old, Uriel came to America to live in Arizona. At this time, Uriel was separated from his family for a short period, and he describes the individuals he was staying with simply as strangers. This created a period of confusion and uncertainty. When Uriel was reunited with his family, financial insecurity became a challenge. Uriel's parents worked jobs at odd hours, which did not allow them to spend much time with their children. As Uriel began his schooling, more confusion and uncertainty arose. Learning English via immersion strategies was a source of stress and anxiety. Uriel recalls meeting this challenge by reading lots of books in efforts to become proficient in a new language. As Uriel writes in a personal statement, although this sounds as if it were some of the worst years of my life, it helped me define the standard of effort I should put into reaching a goal. Uriel demonstrates this standard of effort daily. Uriel, now a senior at Tempe High, participates in Robotics Club and Key Club. He has completed hundreds of community service hours and is a full-time international baccalaureate student. As a full-time IB student, Uriel welcomes the challenges of advanced coursework and does not let this deter him from accomplishing his goals. Uriel has also participated with the local organization Aliento, a youth-led group dedicated to those impacted by immigration. In addition, Uriel supports his family by working. He oftentimes starts his day at 2 a.m. to begin work before arriving to school within the 7 o'clock hour. Uriel is an incredibly reflective young man and understands the importance of maintaining a strong work ethic and giving back to his family. Due to his unique circumstances, Uriel has learned to adapt to navigating life's roadblocks with determination. Uriel channels his determination into learning and researching the college application process and scholarships that will assist him. In turn, Uriel shares this information with his peers, who may find themselves facing similar roadblocks as they prepare for college. As Uriel finds balance in his school life, his work life, and his home life, he maintains optimism by looking to the future. He is applying for his first semester at Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University in Prescott, where he hopes to study aerospace engineering. Thinking long term, Uriel hopes to one day start his own business and become an inventor. Uriel is a natural leader who does not allow setbacks to define him. Uriel would like to thank his teachers, Mr. Cooper and Miss Marks, for serving as support, Daniela Shavira for her encouragement and support, and his parents, as he writes, "They are the base for why I think the way I think. I know that I would never have gotten here if it were not for them." Uriel Chico Tencado Perez, on behalf of the city of Tempe, and in honor of your outstanding courage and perseverance, we are very proud to present you with his 2020 Youthfest Courage Award. And I only wish that I could be there in person to congratulate you.